Hello world and hello chats. Hope you're having a nice weekend so far. So, hey Helber. Remember how yesterday we talked about Made in Abyss? As like part of the full and like father figure stuff? So, Lily may have pitched the anime after stream to me. And I may have made the mistake of clicking on the first episode yesterday. So, I have good news and bad news. You see, the good news is that I'm fully caught up on 2 seasons and 1 movie of Made in Abyss now, and I'm waiting for the 3rd season to be released this year. The bad news is there wasn't a lot of time to be productive or sleep in between all of that, so we may have to do a bit of a shorter stream today before the exhaustion hits me like a wall, and I also need to get up early tomorrow so I can get some work done. Also, you're the bestest boy, Gap. Welcome in. Such a good boy. Hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no mistake. Was gonna ask if she made it work, had she? Not quite. She didn't need to. No, you know. Me said I need just to start the stream. Aww. Sind die idiot as you? I swear, I just cannot put an anime down once I clicked on an episode. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch like 4 episodes, you know, just get a little taste and then go to bed. I should have known. I should have known that once I like start watching an anime, I only stop watching it once I'm done. But yeah, you know, it was quite the series. I enjoyed it a lot actually. Oh boy, is that fucked up, but it's the kind of fucked up that I'm kind of really into. Also, Bondru Vestad, now I understand the reference as, oh god, no, absolutely not. I have to say, I feel like the only trigger warning that the series shouldn't put out there is an epilepsy warning. I'm pretty sure that it has literally every single other word. And honestly, maybe they even need more tags than there currently exists at this point. Because I don't think there's a trigger warning for turning children that love you into fucking suitcases. Like, how? Take meme database again right now. Let me see. Oh! Oh yeah, no words. Boom. I am understanding that quite a bit more now, yep. This. Beautiful. Hope you enjoyed all the PP references in the past season. I liked them when they were funny. I could have really went without the whole everyone's discovering their early onset puberty stuff. That didn't really add anything to the series other than me wondering where pedophilia starts and where it's still for the better of the story, you know? Definitely the weakest point of the series. By a lot. But yeah, Bondru not best at. At least I didn't get kicked yet. I'm 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie, but I'm sad because on my last match I had on my hand just need to figure out. By mistakenly clicked on Mars using the wrong try and ending in a tie. I need to go feed the dogs, be like later. Alright. Feed those doggos. Damn, so basically it was too much PP for you, but guess what? You won't have that issue with me. You know what other issue I won't have with you? Wondering if you are fucking underage. Well, to be fair, I also didn't have that problem with the anime, because I knew that they were all underage. Let's play some Charles Principe. Oh, I need to. Also, Shane's real dream title. And very good. Not the title, the category, you know what I mean. There we go. Alright. Oh, no. Please don't continue that. Well, I can imagine it. I don't want to imagine it, both. Japan has problems, man. Serious problems. And I'm saying that as someone who has spent most of their day watching like a colony survive by eating their own babies. You know, that is not the problem that I'm talking about. So if I'm saying Japan has a problem after watching that and not thinking that that's a problem, and you know that they have a problem. Anyway, so, about the game. I actually have a question for you, Hava. Yes or no, is it possible to get first the Ascension ending by walking through the door and then still doing the entirety of the tower afterwards on the same save? Can I like reload and redo the other path? Yes or no? Because obviously the snake has not just tempted me for curiosity, but I am so curious that I must do everything. What purer form of curiosity is there than doing all the endings? first let me roast here. Oh boy. Alright. Where's this going? What am I being roasted for today? Last stream you said something about if you knew there was no inventory you would have gone there earlier. And like, who would I guessed that the massive tower was just like... I think I didn't mean... Obviously there's lore in there, but I think I meant the like, your clips specifically, like the voice lines. I think that's what I meant. Also regarding the whole, well, I'm collecting stuff to make it in there thing. I didn't know what I was collecting the red thingies for. Before last stream I never even saw that I need to put like the red bits into the tower because I've never been in there at all. So I was just kind of collecting the red bits to collect them. I didn't know what they were for. It's over. Yeah, right. So the game keeps plenty of old saves, and once you reach an ending, there won't be new saves anymore since it's over and all that. So yes, you can reload and reach all 3 endings, or 4 endings if you count the cat ending. Ayo, cat ending? Damn, we're gonna have to do that, I guess. Alright, so for now I think we're gonna spend today collecting the remaining puzzle pieces then. I don't think we're gonna get all of them. Because it'll probably take too long for my, draining energy levels. But we can probably get a good chunk of them. So now I know that if I want you to make you watch an anime, I just have to tell Lily to tell you. She was very convincing. What can I say?
Many ages have passed since the first words were spoken in the darkness. Initiate program. Generations of your kind have come and gone since those words. The garden has changed many times. But I remember. I remain. Only within me can you find immortality.
Ah, yes. Those are my favorite words of creation as well, Who needs let there be lies if you can have initiate program? It's like everyone but me is convincing to you. Well, maybe you need to work on your convincing then, huh? The Apocrypha of Saint Hadewald is all kinda awkward to pronounce. What can I say? I can just employ underhanded Oh, this wish was granted by the Archangel Uriel to the humble servant Edward, that he might bear testimony of Function E. Oh, I love it when I bear testimony of Function E. I'm gonna bear witness to a lot of functions tomorrow when I fucking do my deadline programming work, which I should have done, or at least started today, Oh, I'm gonna bear witness to so many functions, I turned to the north and saw 7 black clouds coming down upon the land. And each cloud was a plague unleashed from the throne of God, the time of the Nephilim. Hey, that's the good old Nephilim from Diablo. In that age the plagues were buried in the pit, there to remain until the end of days, which will surely now come. I fell to my knees and prayed, and before me appeared 7 angels, riding their chariots, wheels within wheels, turning in the sky, and the light hid the clouds from my side. the last thing on SDT, so you don't know where it is coming from me. Definitely not from the other area on this side. I know I was rage baiting you. Come on, don't make it this easy. One angel stepped down onto the earth, and by his fiery sword I knew him to be Uriel. He spoke, saying, 7 plagues have awoken in the land, but not at the hand of Elohim. Look upon the wages of sin, and shall he send forth the deluge? Deluge? I don't know how to pronounce that word actually, never seen it before. Once more to cleanse the land of this evil, shall he end all that slivers and all that crawls, and the birds of the sky and the fishes of the sea, to end that which you uncovered in your folly. Jokes on you, I was only pretending. I mean, but actually in this case, like, come on. I was reading them, I was like, oh, look, it's a Diablo reference. Like, obviously it's not a Diablo reference, I know that. Why would that be a Diablo reference? The legendary Sentiva, the legendary Aggravant plate which has blessed us today. Indeed. Hello, Core Circuit. Nice to have you here. Of course. You know, I feel like you don't believe in my intellect at times. Don't know where I'm getting that feeling now. Everything's dark and quiet. The stars are brighter than I've ever seen them. I can hear the faint sound of water high above. Hillside, Alexandra is recording one of her time capsule messages while running tests on the scenario module. Arcady is uploading another batch to the archive while muttering something about the MLA program. And Oma is sleeping on the couch we put up yesterday. I gotta give that couch in the workspace, right? It's a relaxing weekend horse stream. It's a pretty relaxing. I'm pretty tired. Because, you know, I may have made the mistake of clicking on the first episode of an anime yesterday. And I made the 2 seasons and a movie in by now. So I didn't get a lot of, you know, I didn't get sleep to make it short. But you know, I'm up in bed, doing pretty well. What a mood, yep. Speaking of anime, I learned a nice Chinese word today. Okay. Interesting. Chinese word. And I'm sitting here writing this, having trouble believing that it will ever end, that this oddly peaceful existence of ours won't just go on forever. I look at Talos and El, and the purpose seems like something that's always going to be in the future, an ideal to work towards, not something that will become real. I wonder if there will be quiet places in the simulation, places to rest without thinking about the future. I hope so. Everyone deserves some moments of peace. True. True. You've been yapping about the Apothecary Diaries a lot, so I looked it up, and the main character is voiced by Haruki, which in itself is already pretty nice. Ugh. You know, you should watch that anime. It's pretty good. But since you watched it, is the main character really named literally Cat and is pronounced Mal? Yes they are. They are also constantly referred to as being cat-like in their personality. And on top of that, I think at the beginning of the 2nd season, they also adopt a stray cat, and they also call the stray cat Mal. So, you know, if that's not a reason to watch the anime, then I don't know what else you need. Now I understand why you like it so much, yes. Hi, I hope you get those. The internet's been disappearing unpredictably. Want you to know that I'm going to try and get to you. I know it's far and there's not a lot of time, but I think I can manage. want to be with you, and on the road trying to get to you seems better than just staying here so far away from you. At least I'll be as close as I can get, remember. But hey, don't get sad, I might make it. I've thought about it and the distance should be crossable on time. Assuming we don't kick in before. See you soon, I love you. I see, so when I looked up was kind of reading Mao as well because it's usually Neko. So I suspect that since the setting as in China or something, it's a Chinese reading. And was actually the case, the Chinese word for cat is indeed Mao. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know, Hover, you're kind of a Sinti nut when it comes to the origin of words. Has anyone ever told you that? You're kind of severely Sinti nodding out about that quite regularly. I just had to win now, forgive me for this one. No, thank you for the headpad. Only that, as cats into so this is important. Since I'm not done yet, so here was a related word. Oh boy, we're going even deeper into the rabbit hole, okay? Just the same phonetic command on the right as... Oh yeah, sure, I totally saw that. I definitely know a lot about Chinese letters and the pronunciation. I actually saw that at a glance, that they share the same phonetic component, you see. You could say that I consider myself somewhat of a pro when it comes to Chinese pronunciation, actually. Why is there a random thingy here? This area is much larger than I expected. When I'm tired of trying to solve the mysteries of my life, I come here to rest. It's peaceful somehow. Just watch the trees and the water and do nothing. Oui. And that component is this, which means mouth. And the word's definition is sound where the cat makes. Very nice. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay extra close attention to all the random stones around here, huh? As for the word is read, just let Google Translate read it to you, till it cuts the link. I just entered it in there. Odd. I'm not sure you if yes. I'm not sure browser sound is on. Beautiful. You can make the Chinese Google Translate me out at you. A dream has come true. God, why is this area so large? Google Translate is not the only thing that can make me let us be harmed. Yeah. Damn, you are right. Very impressive. God, why is this area so large? How am I gonna search out of this world, missing half of it? Okay, there's a huge castle over here. Cool, cool. Really, they didn't hide anything under the bridge? I'm disappointed. Just a point out. Think I was too nice and dear my owl. Can you teach me to be more mean? Did I first space was in the first until and he was completely lost. He actually entered the match with the wrong deck. Could just called a judge and got the win, but I wouldn't feel nice of doing something, so I let him reset. I'm afraid I cannot teach you these skills, for I would have done the same thing. You must seek a different master. As my secret Cynthia, I'm always right. Damn, impressive. Oh, sorry, because match I had one deck I had a good start and the 2FR I didn't. Was my only loss until now. Same here, damn. Are there no masters of the dark side here that can teach him how to rule shark a win? This statue kind of has a lot of parts, not gonna lie. Where did the foot go? Oh, back there. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We were building. I'm always right for trying to I must have refused the past advices and firstly because I know never believed me. In my face or no man went over there. Yeah, you know, maybe the next one will go in your face, who knows? Eek. Dear Miss Drennan, I heard about your project as the talk of the scientific community, and would like to make an argument for why you should abandon it. It's not that I think your idea won't work, it very well may, but we have to look beyond purely practical questions to the issues of morality, especially at this turning point of our spiritual ecology. By what right can we put living beings through all that suffering just so they can serve our purposes? Why create these pale limitations of our fatally flawed species and force them to reenact our sordid history? Why? What you are building, Miss Dran, is a prison, even if there is a way out. I believe you mean well, but your idea of what is valuable is rooted in the dogma of Western civilization. We're lucky enough to be able to end our global crime spree relatively painlessly if you consider the harm we've caused the Earth. Why not be satisfied with that and let this planet go on in peace? I hope you heed my words and let your Talos bleed out before it's too late. Damn, that's a motivational email and a half. Yes, please. Nice mess on the way, BRB. Good luck. Complex now, but how much simpler and more intelligibly organized may it not become in another 100,000 years? May it not become should be a sentence structure that should be punishable by the death row, honestly. On 20,000, for man at present believes that his interest lies in that direction. He spends an incalculable amount of labor and time and thought in making machines breed always better and better. Ayo, making the machines breed? Why did no one tell me about this? He has already succeeded in effecting much that at one time appeared impossible, and there seem to be no limits to the results of accumulated improvements if they are allowed to descend with modification from generation to generation. It must always be remembered that man's body is what it is through having been molded into its present shape by the chances and changes of many millions of years, but that its organization never advanced with anything like the rapidity with which that of the machines is advancing. Speaking of machine breeding, I can't believe I sent you one meme and you just ignored it. I was busy watching an entire anime, if it was yesterday. Otherwise, I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Oh, the grim one. 真的就是上面 after false bad. If you mean the choke on his cock meme, I've actually seen that a lot of times already. The recent discussions you've gone so hard. Anyway, recent discussions have brought me back to an excellent 1949 article by Albert Einstein. I recently discussed with an intelligent and well-disposed man the threat of another war, which in my opinion would seriously endanger the existence of mankind. Thereupon my visitor very calmly and coolly said to me, "Why are you so deeply opposed to the disappearance of the human race?" I am sure that as little as a century ago, no one would have so lightly made a statement of this kind. It is the statement of a man who has striven in vain to attain an equilibrium within himself, and has more or less lost hope of succeeding. It is the expression of a painful solitude and isolation from which so many people are suffering in these days. Damn, still quite relevant today. I was gonna assume people send that to you a lot. I mean, you specifically. Anyway, bizarre, casual disregard for humanity, kind of fashionable self-hatred is prevalent or at least present in many strands of supposedly progressive movement. Nothing seems more important to me than that we reassert the value of humanity. Despite all flaws, we must not stop celebrating the beauty of human life and human achievement. If you say so. Or in other words, okay, boomer. Not gonna lie, calling Einstein a boomer was not on my checklist for the day. What's this? Just a rock, I guess. Kind of shadow, suspicious texture. Is it racist when I say that the rock has a suspicious texture? Can I be racist against rocks? Is Twitter going to cancel me for that? Out. So she did not say I was wrong. Well, yeah. Please. Twitter will more probably cancel you for not being racist enough. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That is kind of the direction it's headed, isn't it? Any interesting rocks? I am an esteemed rock collector looking for the specialist kinds of rocks. you know, the kind of rocks where you say, damn, this rock is so special, I'm sure it's part of a statue. Which is a perfectly normal thing to say when you come across a random rock in the wild. Don't question me.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
Huh. Not sure I should be here, but, you know. Guess it's cool to be here.
Written in the hidden words, all must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words.
You know, Elohim doesn't sound so sure of his cause in here.
And they are within every stone and every
Jesus Christ,
cloud.
and even minerals. Keep for the rocks in his teeth.
Manifest. The words are the process. The process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must.
Yeah, it really does like words. You be naughty like that.
Purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos principle does not apply. The purpose
What's the harder word or the words and some, yeah. Cause. Huh. Well, there was a neat little, trip to Glitchland, my favorite vacation destination. I can already tell that I'm gonna miss like one statue piece somewhere and I'm not gonna be able to find it. It's gonna suck balls. Didn't bother with a statue either, but the statue... Awakened Terminators here. Type bronze position away is moved outside the parameters of the known world. Binary don't listen to what they're saying, this world is dying and it will take us with it. You've got to find a way out. Progeny programs, that doesn't look like normal progeny programs. Oh, that's a very low wall. I wonder if it's any shenanigans happening here. Oh, hello. Speaking of shenanigans. Oh god, why is this map so large? Okay, I did read that one. God, how am I supposed to find anything here? That's fast. It rates abysmal right now. Yeah, there's a lot of changing stuff on the screen, I guess. Ah. Well, hello. That's interesting. Got 2 perfect stars in a row against Reduted in here, still had a chance, I feel sorry. Sometimes you're lucky. Okay, I can also go through there. Cool, why is this area so large? I'm totally gonna miss something. I can already smell it. Okay, I think I got this part. Okay. Can get a star here. There has to be some way to escape. To be someone else. I refuse to accept that reality has been defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. Based? Ah. Haven't found any statue pieces in a while, which probably means we'll have missed several. That's how stuff like that usually goes. Okay, okay, so I have explored all of this now. So if I cut this off all the way to the beach, then that's a pretty big chunk done. Okay, good. So then I can also go around this level. Blue. Is it really that large? It's not bad, but I wouldn't call it large. It would take me real quick. Yeah, that's pretty large, I would say. There's so many rocks here, there has to be a statue part. No? Well, either there isn't, or I'm blind, or both. There's a statue part. Just chilling on the beach. Oh, then there's another one, I think. Where's the statue? Here it is. Yank. Alright. Actually making some pretty good progress with the statue, I think. Wait, why is there a turret out here? Anything that I can put on there? No? Okay, I have 3 statue parts and none of them actually fit on top of this. Great. Love seeing that. That's almost in close to head size. Oh, that's as in close to head size. Huh. It won't appear that it is indeed quite a bit larger, huh? Oh, okay, I can get a connector here if I have a jammer. That is good to know. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for a jammer then. You don't know what I think about. That's a pretty weird saying, no? Keeping your eyes peeled? Like, who has this fucking idea of peeling eyes? That sounds incredibly fucking painful. Imagine you take like a carrot peeler and you just start peeling your eyes with that. Damn. My eyes hurts just thinking about that. Did I search everything around here? Probably. Yeah, I did okay. Good, good. Yeah, I think I got everything. Except obviously for a thing that I cannot reach. Indeed, as much BMN statue is indeed, you cannot just shoot your scientific out of possibilities. No. Moving an eyeglass, could they consider peeling the... No. I think I like my version better. And with like, I mean that it is much better nightmare viewer. Okay, I think I have been everywhere on this part of the island. And the only part that's missing is the bridge. I think. I am still missing statue parts though, so either they're around here or I was not everywhere. Those are the options. Bro enters what? Huh? Ayo, sacred path? Where are we going? Maybe some statue pieces back here? Bill. Was that yet as well, however, yep, it's a scale issue. It looks like the game lagging stage indeed. And lastly, to us to get a secondary GPU for encoding. Bro, I'm not gonna get a secondary GPU. I'm not gonna build a freaking server station just for stream. Oh hey Cedric. Yes, let me hydrate. Wait. Now we're sitting all some ideas she won't accept it from Lily either. Of course, that's how it works. I don't know if I should be in this area or not. And yeah, make your B jokes. Oh, there's QR codes. Okay, so I should be here. There's so much beauty in these hidden corners of the world, even if they have no purpose. Perhaps they are beautiful because they have no purpose. Wise words, truly. Wasn't that moment she was saying that the image was her voice was pretty funny. Hey, you know, as long as it's funny and it's not destroying your ears, that's all good. Then again, considering how long you've been watching me, your ears are either already dead or used to my voice at this point. After all, you even managed to survive the old Sinti somehow. There are no statue pieces around here that I can see, which is pretty bad news because it means I missed one somewhere else. Damn. He'd rather king my eyes, well. Barring it's just all the greens. They all like loading individually. I mean, if you want, I can reduce the graphics settings a bit low. There has to be a statue part somewhere around here. Surely. Don't think there's statue parts inside the levels. Surely not. Ying. I feel like I'm only missing one piece or something. You know, one piece is real and stuff like that. Okay, so this is an arm. Well, I have no idea what half of these are. Let me walk around the beach one more, see if there's anything left out here. Can I check around here? Fortunately, it seems like I did. After one piece isn't real, the desert trying and he cannot complete the statue. That would be quite possibly one of the biggest asshole moves ever put in all of gaming history, actually. I would hate that. Aha! There's always treasure under the bridge, or a troll. Sometimes both. A treasure troll. That looks different than I expected. Well, it seems I'm missing another part. What did that mouth to? That's the question, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, these do not fit. Check the booty. I would say respectable. Respectable, yes. How did I miss this one? It's like huge and right in my face. Don't clip that out of context. I need to think about what I say. But the arm. There's that arm. Damn, that's a long arm. Okay, it seems like we're missing exactly one more piece. Another arm piece, and then we have it completed. It should have emphasized the crack a bit more. Yeah, I agree. Crack game is quite weak. Where could this missing arm be? Let me finish checking the deed. I'm telling you, this is definitely the puzzle game where the puzzles take the least amount of playtime. I'm pretty sure I've spent much more time in like the overworlds than in the actual puzzles in this game. Okay, so we went diving under the bridge. Maybe there's another one in the water somewhere?
The beginning were the words.
No. I am getting cut off after all. Just like exactly under the bridge where I can go. I'm still surprised with where like no pieces over on this side of the water. Like at all. It's one arm. If I wasn't armed, where would I hide? We definitely need to assume that it is armed. This looks like a lot of rocks. Surely there has to be something in here, right? Guess we wouldn't just put like a huge pile of rocks here for nothing. I think they put a huge pile of rocks here for nothing. See, just as I told you, I'm gonna miss like one piece of the statue at the very end and it's gonna suck. That's exactly what I said. And now look at us. I'm missing exactly one piece of the statue and it fucking sucks. Oh boy. Maybe I'm gonna do the levels and come back to a statue. 1 hour into the stream, you truly are special, Zinti. Like I said, this puzzle game is not really taking a lot of time for puzzles, honestly. Considering it's a puzzle game, but puzzles are the least of my concern. Okay, I guess it's pretty safe to say that it's not on the beach at this point. Still new. So it could basically be everywhere. The rate. Maybe it's somewhere in the area over here. So yeah, let's do some levels first, and maybe it's just over there with the like little machine gun. Who knows? Alright, let's start with this one. Labyrinth. Bread. From the overworld labyrinth into the stage labyrinth. Amazing. Okay, so we have 2 paths and 1 place where we can use a key. Okay, there's a long path. Huh? Sound something. Hey, jammer. Okay, there's a star there. Why was actually over here? Okay, just the force field. Okay, so then let's first see what's behind here. Nothing much. Got it. Come back here once I have another gem, I guess. For now, what else can I do with this one? Could make my way in here. Does that do anything? Well, what does it do? What does it do? There's keys, that's what it does. Not much else. Okay. But cool that we got some keys. Keys are always welcome. Now I can come in here without using the jammer. Was there anything back here that I can do with it? No, I need multiple here. In that case, let's use the newly opened door. And then have a look in here. Oh, I see another jammer. It is another jammer. Oh, beautiful. Alright, now we got two of them things. Which means we probably should make our way back to the area where I needed to. Oh, I thought I could make that. Being impatient. Guess I'm just gonna get the second one. Okay, so back here I needed two of these. Let's see what I can get here. Oh, would you look at that? A third jammer. Now we're making progress. Also, the sarcophagi look like they may be... Let me escape this level with a jammer. Maybe not. Anyway, three of these. So we definitely can get the star. Where was it? It was at the end of this, right? Yes. God, I wish you could take like 2 or 3 of these jammers and just carry them all under your arm. Alright. Think that's the never. Okay, I can probably disable the gun turret outside of the level from in here. I would guess. Yep. So let's see what's back there. I know there's a connector back here, definitely. But what else? Maybe a piece of a statue? By chance? Why, this looks suspicious. Very neat. Doesn't look like the missing arm is around here. No, which means it's done well, Phil. The ever watch Adoka Magica? Don't think so. I think that's one of those enemies that's been on my list for ages, but I've never, like, gone to it. Return Lenny. Where is this arm? Where is this arm? Okay, a blue laser. Can't even get a blue laser. Oh, okay, yeah, I can. In theory. Kind of difficult to position, wow. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Maybe the hand is on, like, on top of a tower or something? What's that up there? That's a vent, isn't it? How do I get up there? Actually, maybe it wasn't a van, maybe it was just a decoration like that. This unfinished statue is really messing with me, gotta say. It's not very pork jam. The conservatory. Like how you can just hear the glitching through the wall of the, like, floor plate. Very aggressive glitching noises. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense. Not even worth trying. If you don't become invested in finding a solution, you will be free. Don't let them sorrows curse you. There's a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. Ain't that true? Oh, we even get some nice water. How beautiful. Had an angel, I guess. Why not? Is it of connectors around here? Right, let's start by getting this one. One extra connector to go. This is where I need to go. Here's where I need to go for the extra bonus objective. I'm getting a lot of connectors. Okay, let's see if I can do the puzzle on the outside, now that the laser's actually 3. It's actually not trivial to get behind this puzzle. Did I read that one? Surely I did. Okay, how do I actually connect to this one? Does seem like I need to. I only have one bar. There I can go all the way around here. Oh yeah, I can probably get it over to this window of a blue laser, considering how many connectors I have inside the lever. And if I get it to that window, then I think it should be possible. I actually almost jumped into the thingy portal by accident. Alright, do all of this with one, that's much more efficient. Oh. Can't actually have this one active at the same time as the other one, otherwise I can't get in here. That's cool. Real cool, yeah. A little... There we go. That's more like it. because now I can use 2 connectors to redirect the blue beam all the way in here. And this should be pretty easy to hit from the outside. Still thinking about that arm. Green. Alright, connect to this. Connect to this. And we got our star. Let's now statue fragment in here though. I wonder what the statue is for. Why am I puzzling the statue? This was the only star in the entire area. And you already found the purple thingy. Does the statue actually give you anything for completion? Darn, it's a good goal. It's not true because it involves walking. God, I hate doing that. Walking here. Wow. Imagine unironically walking any distance other than the bathroom or the fridge. Absolutely unheard of. Where is this statue piece? Needs to be somewhere. Needs to be somewhere around here. I'm so close to completing it. I don't want to just give up now. Just one more correction, it's either not particularly difficult to fit a fridge into a bathroom, and this you can use a laptop while on the toilet. Damn, now we're min-maxing the build. The zero movement shit surfing? Now that's some top quality. I don't know what it is actually. I need to get a blue signal over here. So let's do that, I guess. Sorry if it doesn't work, if I could get through the glass. Oh, right, it also has... The angle was a bit
If the
different
answer
when...
does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Bro, shut up, I have the solution in a moment. I hate it when he does that. Cause it makes it seem like I don't know how to do it. Don't think this is a permanent solution. Yeah. Well, you think that's where I'm going with that? If you ring your wild both the bathroom and the kitchen need water, so from logistics them had so efficient combine the two. Can just do a kitchen bathroom. Not gonna lie, the kitchen bathroom is one of the more cursed things I've heard in a while. Very impressive. Here. Oh, I think I know what to do. Just gonna use this one real quick to open this. Then we can go in here. Oops. Stop connecting to that one. Let's heal back here. And then we just go like this. Easy clap. Had to try, you know. See if I can make it up there. Sometimes people post pictures of custom interior design, so I have to inform you that the kitchen bathroom does in fact exist. I'm gonna need to hydrate after that information. Okay. If you're not from the kitchen bathroom, explicitly not from the kitchen bathroom, blowback. Okay, we got a cube. Is that all? Do I just have a cube? What the fuck do I do with just a cube? Did I miss a connector somewhere? Hey, Ori. What do I do with this box? Do I break it through the window? Come on, I should totally fit through there. Maybe the other window. My sanity is dwindling. Why that? Also, hey Tora. What did you do to your sanity? I can just... Okay, that works, I guess. That puts the box inside the thing. What happens in that case? I don't think I've ever tested that. Okay, it just gets put on the outside. Because I finished your best one, but I felt my realize where I need to start on your outfits. Hi, you know, that already sounds like you made some pretty good progress. Okay, so I can probably use this to get back and then take this with me. And now I can actually get myself a connector. My sanity is also running, but because of the job in retail, yeah, I believe that. I do believe that. Knock DMs, alright. I should look in the DMs. Yo, that's another pictures. Damn. Those are some great teacher glasses. Those glasses make me want to record a Sentinel explanation video. That's perfect. As the customer said, we have just to come in that 3 minutes before closing time. Wanted to brutalize Chipness so badly. Now I got a migraine. Bad Cynthia is what kind of customer for real. Well, sometimes if I really need to get something very late, I can be that kind of customer, I guess. Try not to be though. Where am I actually trying to go? Thank you for the luck, Ori. Where is the origin of the blue laser? Over here. Okay, so I could activate this, but that doesn't really help me because I can't be in here at the same time. Okay. Alternatively, I can jam this. And activate that. But that doesn't do shit for me. I think there was some other stuff that I can do out here. Here, maybe this is where I want to continue. Get the red laser in there. And then I can jam the fan. Whoa. And just quickly apparently disable the fan. Okay. It's not often that we get a proper barrier inside of a level. Damn, so close and yet so far. Okay, so I need to throw an item over here. Which means that I can probably just take this, right? I think I should be able to get that over there. and just do this, and maybe I can't actually. Wait, I'm dumb. I have boxes lying around. I can just throw a box over there. Put the box on here. Then I jam this thing. And we activate this. Away that goes. That should be everything. Yep. Nice to... Oh, he got more to say. I say to complete one more, also paint bucket. What do you have to say? Oh, you came back to keep me company. Okay then, you want me with a little hypothetical? Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens, then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? Did I leave a QR code at the start? I didn't look at the star. I don't think I saw any QR codes at the start. What would you do then? I mean, this is kind of difficult to answer without any context. Like, what do you mean what's right? If we assume that all of humanity has been wiped out and we're like the only sentient being on that planet, then what exactly what is even right to do at that point? Wouldn't it be right to do what is best for us in that case? Or is take an abnormal option true? Living whatever you take to be a normal life there? What would you do then? Speaking of no BRB, are you gonna leave me this Arnie? Guess I will also just take a little nap soon. Well, what's best for me or what's right? I hate that the machine never gives me any context for these decisions, because that's kind of really important. Also, what about a mix of the two? Why does it always have to be black and white with this up, and why are there never any nuances? I guess we would do what's best for me. Yes, that's the general impression I was getting of you. Good, perhaps we won't have to work so hard at this after all. Before we continue, though, I want to double check we're on the same wavelength here. Suppose you get out there with all these human beings. What are you going to do? What you're going to do is rinse them for all they've got without a care for a soul. Welcome back, gal. We only do what's best for me within a moral framework. Ah, so you do have some scruples after all, so tell me this obligation you feel. Is it only applicable to the real world or does it apply here as well? Dinner is arranged and another win. I might have some chance, but not sure yet. Let's go. That's 2 W's that I'm reading right there. Is it only applicable to the real world or does it apply here as well? I mean, I think my answer would be that moral laws are universal. I just choose to ignore them sometimes for fun. And back. There, that was a quick nap. I mean, you know, it's difficult. Frank, can't believe you did the good old parents marking out of the supermarket trick on the. Yes, I'm also more universal. Mother of Megan, nameless dictator you would make. Of course, I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code on the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? And let me warn you that this time you're going to have to choose just one. Ah yes, even the game is acknowledging my potential as a future dictator, Chad. The more equal everyone share, the better. The more goodness in the world, the better. Consequences don't matter or reasons do. I see no way to explain what I believe. Meine sind, die möchte mit dem Kinderparadies abgeholt werden. Oh, listen. Send it story time. I actually did want to be picked up at the play corner of the supermarket once. My parents did in fact once lose me in a supermarket as a child. And I was one of those children that wanted to get picked up in the game corner. I got the announcement and everything. So yes, that is accurate. You isn't yet a main character moment. Yeah, and you know, I started a mode of trauma right with it. I'm sure that's not one of the modes that forged my trust issues or anything. So every time somebody speaks strong and loud, when there's a confusion breakdown, or can someone speak ragely laughing? What? Ragely laughing. That's an interesting description of speaking John. Can I go back on my statement of moral laws are universal? I literally know that no matter which one of these I choose, I'm gonna get a counter-example thrown at my face. I don't really want to deal with that, so maybe I just say I see no way to explain what I believe. But then it's just gonna say something like, well, isn't that a convenient way of justifying your selfish desire for something like that? I'd rather not say what I thought people compare Portuguese to. Honestly, someone speaking German does sound like you are enraged. What do you mean? Ich möchte doch nur aus dem Kinderparadies abgeholt werden. Bitte, bitte. What do I answer? If I knew that these were the options, I literally would have answered differently on the previous one. How many cases sind you sent on me just in that sentence? You see, I actually just begged that someone please pick me up from the game corner. That was all I said. Someone said that it sounds like when the minions are spirit trained. And unfortunately, I must admit that I can see that. Yeah, that's a comparison and a half. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the happy-go-lucky, the more goodness in the world, the better. That old chestnut. Oh, just what is this goodness that you're seeking to maximize? Yep, and here we go. Now we're going into a full-fledged utilitarianism argument. Oh, and the problem is that quantifying the goodness is always the problem of those frameworks. Those typings of an angry John by accident hit some random ass key and the entire browser was gone. The song does have too many rhymes and the fast-speaking increases them. Happiness, equality, liberty, wealth. Basic goods like food and health care. Oh no, what song have... Sorry, I gotta read this correctly. So eine verfickte Scheiße, welcher Trottel hat diese Texte zugewiesen, die alle Lackgesäffen oder was? Now that's an angry German. I'm still not sure what to choose here. I mean, kind of all of the above. Wow. The problem is, if I choose all of the above, it's gonna tell me that it's a multi-objective optimization problem and that I can't maximize all of them because some of them are working against each other, and we're gonna be back at square zero. Perfection I could recognize as drama. Banana! Ay ay ay. I mean, all of the above is the correct answer. Measuring in what quantities each of them should be applied is the difficult part. And what happens when all to maximize wealth you have to reduce liberty, or when one's personal equality gets in the way of another's happiness? Can't have everything all at once, you're going to have to choose. I disagree, I just have to order them. You know, I just have to define an order of priorities, but I can still choose all of them. This is incorrect. How about we start with food and healthcare for everyone? I think that seems like a good start. I'm not pairing of ideas, but we'll ring them out and see what's what. So the world is better only when total amount of resources in it is higher. Doesn't matter where's them or what they're used for. What do you mean? Isn't that literally what I... Huh? I literally just... Didn't I literally just say that everyone should get food and healthcare? How does that... How does this lead to the conclusion that it's only better if the amount of resources that it is higher? I don't see the connection here. Paniphories was not an influence, but Spanish went in a mixture of complete unrelated languages. Sanji was stopping is arguing in bad faith. Yeah, in this case it really is, because this is just not applying to what I said at all. I remember from we very much how we need a crowd song, giraffe and be saying which I did not know. But the geese in the middle of a battlefield in Millennials, I need to hear someone saying something like, Big Fear brought a big beer, but just 10 rares, Big Fear. Okay, with scenarios. Guess they should be shared equally. Time for communism. I see. Suppose when you ascend the magical tower and wind up in this ideal world, the people there celebrate your arrival and offer you your equal share of the cash, as is only right. Moments later you're thrown out of the local shop because newcomers aren't welcome. You are denied accommodation because your money is tainted. But don't worry, you will have just as much money as everyone else. Is this the world you are dreaming of? Right, now it's really just grasping for straws, man. That was not at all what we were arguing about. Now you're really just arguing in bad faith here. Why do I not have an option where I just tell him fuck off? That's not what I said. I don't want to. It takes Spanish to answer. Bill. What does palatable mean again? Isn't it something like malleable? May go get palatable. Well, it just means nice, basically. I mean, no, obviously that is not the world I want. I never said that this is the world I wanted. You cannot just put those words into my mouth. Very unfairly. MLA be like, I'm just asking questions. Yeah, for real, for real. Like, you know, I'm ready to be, criticized on basically trying to implement communism with the answers that I gave. But this isn't even doing that. It was literally just being annoying. Okay, so what do you... Oh, bruh. Really? I don't like this argument anymore. Feel like I'm being held hostage in here. Next batch is approaching. I'll be back later. Good luck, batch of 17 more. Was the young getting caught up in pointless argument with an online stranger? Yeah, that is actually a senti moment. Can't even argue with that. Oh no, what's... Let's go for the classic of happiness. Are we gonna kill someone? Yep. Yep, obviously. The classic argument against utilitarianism based on happiness is the classic, how about we kill one person so that everyone else can be happy? I knew he was gonna do that one. How radical. Suppose you climb the tower and fight your ideal world, where all gods ensure everyone is equally happy. And night that you find yourself in paradise, you are immediately abducted and imprisoned by the local clergy on the basis that you were happier than everyone else. Still sounds idyllic? Damn, Cindy's experience with online arguments really shines here. Except I can't answer what I want to answer. Doesn't sound idyllic at all. Because you're once again putting words in my mouth. Why wasting time an online stranger? Would you, what, put words in your mouth? Oh, argue with me. Think I'm already doing that quite regularly. In one way or the other, actually. Oh, okay, what's the counterpoint for liberty and rights? Yes, I suppose they are of importance. Still, this feels like a tough sell. Equal rights aren't at all popular. Is it really a suggestion that someone like Stalin should receive the same basic rights as Gandhi? Okay, now I got the serpent. Now the serpent has fucked up in its bad faith argument. Because, yes, I do believe that they should receive the same rights. The right to be defended in front of a fucking court for what they have done. Both get a defense. But I'm pretty sure that only one of those defenses will be successful. Obviously, the one that's defending Stalin, we all know how many nukes Gandhi is building. So, this will be pretty easy, it is, and that should end the discussion. Finally I found a weak point in this terrible argument of this goddamn idiot. Oh, you know, that's not the only thing I would let you put in my mouth, of course. So yes. Stalin and Gandhi should have the same basic rights. In case I wasn't can't tell me what you do, just cooking, of course. Of course. Now that's a bit odd, because on the face of it, Stalin is quite different to Gandhi. In fact, if everyone deserves equal rights, must there be something which is actually equal about them? Can't for the life of me think what it could be. We're all equally human, incorrect. They're all equally rational, incorrect. We are all equally capable of stealing, incorrect. We are all equally persons, incorrect. We are all equally intelligent. I didn't think that we were telling jokes today. We all contribute equally, incorrect. So there's nothing equal about us apart from the moral status. Friends all appear from Portugal. So it's a belated revenge for the cotton hit time. Let's go on. Match wasn't very so you say to answer, however, really. Also, I'm surprised that nobody made any comment about my classic civilization joke of Gandhi building nukes, you know. That was some classic comedy right there, but didn't get any reaction. Kinda sad. I think if the master knew that's just an accepted act, everyone knows that. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Sounds quite similar to Mechanics using this move. Now it's ready. Alright, good luck again then. Sounds like wishful thinking to me. It's all very well proclaiming equality like some kind of prophet, but nothing entirely to actually explain why it holds. You know, there are loads of broken theories less ridiculous than the one you're chewing through. How about I give you a bit of space to consider them? Terminating support session. Error. Resume library archive session. Oh, and if the real world turns out to be everything you imagined, do me a favor and leave me here. Alright. So you don't want to live in a world with equal rights? Now it is my turn to argue in bad faith. So, in the world I imagined, which I base on equal rights, that is a world you do not want to live in. So what you're saying is that you are supporting unequal rights. So please do elaborate what kind of inequalities you want to put into the, into the legislative system. Clearly MLA is an authoritarian. It's true, actually. But I'm so happy it finally made a weak point. Like, I wasn't able to agree to any of its, like, bad safe versions of, like, the words that I constructed, because they were all just frankly ridiculous, so I can't just agree to that, but I don't have any other option. But when it says that Guardian Charlene should get equal rights, that's something that I can agree to, you know? Because they should have equal rights. They'd then get judged based on this equal basis, and then we go from there. They're not gonna have equal rights after that, but that wasn't part of the question. Oh, I got a thing based on that. We all men are out of Severance trying to solve his puzzles, but we must remember that no matter how far any of us progress, we all remain equal. This is actually a fast to make my enemies take more time than they should, because clearly I'm the best at solving these puzzles. But by telling them that we're all equal, I'm gonna lull them into a false sense of security, while I pull Silver ahead. I'm still missing this goddamn statue piece. That could it be? I mean, this really looks like an area where there should be one. But there isn't. That wasn't easily used by defiance, people dying in bad faith. Don't. Who are you so wise in the art of arguing? Can I just feel like an arm from one of these guys, maybe? You know, just take it, just yoink it. That's a big castle. Multiply impossible ascension. What kind of title is that? Oh! Water. And alright, what do we have here? It just says Ascension is impossible for you. Because then the guys don't go to heaven. Damn. Here's I'm gonna chill with my wife Lily in hell. Gonna have a good time down there. No, I don't go to her either. Oh, because we live forever. Yeah, that makes sense. After all, unlike you puny humans, we're immortal. We just get left behind like little sitting in a market at a supermarket. Like, okay, so what's actually the plan here? I can do something like this, I guess. But that doesn't go nearly high enough up. It's not erect enough, yeah. I really need some Viagra over here. Oh, I see. We're gonna build a box tower. Gonna build the greatest tower you have ever seen, possibly in the history of the world. It's gonna be the best tower. It's gonna be so tall. You have no idea how tall it's going to be. Taller than you could ever imagine. Not me though. I can imagine very tall towers. No one can imagine towers as tall as I can. Which is why I'm gonna make this tall tower. Yes, I'm gonna do it all by myself. It's gonna be my tower. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna keep the Mexicans outside. And the liberal snowflakes inside. I'm gonna need one more tower. And how do I actually put it? How do I put it on top of all of this? Ben? Can't really put really... Oh, can I? Can I put another block under it while it's already in the air, maybe? Yes, I can. Nice. Look at this tower. Absolutely amazing. It has 4 lasers. More lasers than any other tower. It's gonna shoot the spaceships out of the air with those lasers. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so we're basically done with this world, except for the statue. I'm still missing the goddamn arm of the statue.
In the beginning were the words and the the words made the world. I am the word.
Hey, you know what that means, Chad? We cannot leave until we got it. So let's go look for a piece of a statue. Maybe somewhere underwater again?
And the words made the world.
I think at the beginning where it was. Oh, really? Well, I gave you that impression. I'm not so sure myself, actually, what was in the beginning. You know, I think it's quite debatable, actually. In the beginning. I'm just on the ground of the ocean now. It is my new home.
The beginning were the words.
Alright, so no clue where this statue piece could be. Hmm. Don't really want to look it up. But just randomly looking for it is gonna be pretty difficult. Could be quite virtually anywhere. But chat, did you know that in the beginning were the words? And the words made the world. I think I've recently heard something about that. Guess I should look around like the big rock formations everywhere. Well, I know, but you know in terms of, oh no. Oh no, no, no. No. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. But where is it? Maybe the last statue part is in Elohim's little high. You know, this might sound fuzzy, but I actually saw myself going in science for it. I also thought about that, but I don't think so. I think I was pretty thorough down there. Forward on there. I know what I said. No. Also fun. Wonder if it can be like on top of a ground or something. Like what if it's just on top of one of these? Well, well, I know that something needs to be somewhere. But I'm afraid that may be all I know. Never lost thinking mode now. It's fine, I have fun, kept it up, but I don't think I got a chance. I seriously find that's the most important part, right? Got some W's, got some losses. That's how life goes. As I was so sad to you tell it so small, so what I need to screw me over. Happens, happens. Have some headfets. And then life is good again. Now what would also make life good? If I knew where this goddamn stone was. I did search the entirety of the beach already. If I was dreaming, I would even suspect he was looking at, but I think it was pure luck. No right, please, got that cause. The commandos were pretty hot and pleasant, gotta say. All of them, actually. I still think that this wall looks very soft. But I guess it just looks like that. Nothing but her hot mouth was then considered a reason. Bryce, where I have no clue where this goddamn stone could be. Is it like seriously on a wall or something? All the commanders, I guess, since he is into cat boys, thinks that you should know. Oh? Oh? Was there a catboy commander in Platinum? Thought they were all women. Maybe I misgendered one of them. Thought they were Cyrus' personal harem or something, you know? Check this card. Oh boy, what am I about to witness? Oh, Saturn is May? Ah, Saturn is May. Today I learned. Oh, you say, oh, you include Sharon as well, right? I just choose not to remember Sharon, to be honest. Seymour said, no, yeah, clearly that's why he doesn't show up anymore. Too much molestation. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where this goddamn stone could be. I feel like I've checked every corner of this island like twice or thrice at this point. I'm exact behind your ear. Can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. Alright, I'm gonna Google it. Don't want to spend another half hour in the goddamn overworld. It's that part. Okay, we are missing the, I don't know, right hand from him or right hand from me. Okay, so apparently the left hand is somewhere in the water. I think the statue is still missing the PP as well, of course. Somewhere in the water. Well, I totally checked all the water, no? Thought I was rather thorough. Let me get a more specific one. Behind the platform. What the fuck is the platform? Well, what is the platform? Underwater near where there's 2 rocks and a tree. Okay, let's look for 2 rocks and a tree, I guess, and some weird kind of goddamn platform, whatever that. Or probably the platform of this where I built the statue. That's the only platform I can think of. Okay, water, 2 rocks and a tree. Around here?
In the beginning were the words, and the words
Oh
made
yeah,
the
there it
world.
is. Damn, how did I miss
Were
that?
the words, and the
I thought I had looked in the water. Oh well. Terrifying. Ah, you know. Just a perfectly normal statue. Well, I just see for a second I thought silly misclaimed that open tune. I believe it's called an Iasta and something like that. Wait, was that it? No reward? Yeah, it's just an Easter egg. Fine, we can probably do at least world 2. Hopefully it will not have as much overworld. Well, I'm an egg as well. Damn.
My
please
faith in
just...
you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these
Bro
trials.
has been yapping
The end
recently.
of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
Is this a grave that I'm jumping on? Oh yeah, I think it is. Fun. Adam is inconsistent. I don't trust him. Says we're fucking yes man. If even the yes man doesn't trust you, then you're definitely doing something wrong. What the fuck is going on in there? Money, I'm rich? Huh? What's going on in there? How do I get in there? I also want money. Oh god, that's a lot of QR codes. No, this 9% members could right before they could have formed the Korean thoughts. Adong is part of the 1%, so he keeps yapping. Something on grass is rude. Damn. Dummy used to trust the incentive and there's to cross the Elon. True. Your money just gamble. Question. Suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff that humans ever did. The FBI to want other species to stay well away. So what happened to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed when they didn't, and they probably wouldn't do it all over again.
Money, rich, rich. Money, money. I'm rich. Money. Money,
POV,
money.
you have bought the new EA loot boxes of the new FIFA version.
Money, rich, rich. Money, money. I'm rich. Money.
God, this is such a beautiful gremlin voice. This is the once enables affiliate. True.
Money.
Fork Parker.
Money. I'm rich. Money.
I love the voice of this guy.
Money, money.
Guys, if I ever do enable affiliate, I want this guy as my donation sound.
Money. Money.
She gives them money. They're rich.
Money, money, money. Money.
Just like a random 5-second voice clip of this like loop
Money.
that randomly plays on each donation.
I'm rich. Money.
I'm rich. Money. Money, money, money. Good night, everyone. Alright, good night, Cedric. Thanks for hanging out. I'm rich. Ah, this is dangerously close to align me up on the wall. Ah, it's nice. We got a small overworld, so I don't need to spend like half an hour to an hour searching it. I can just have a little look at the money stack and then start right with the first level. Great. Love that, actually. Rapunzel? Oh, we get to use the new thing that I unlocked. Of which I have no clue yet what it does. Since you do be hanging at Rapunzel here for real, you better not try climbing on the wretched horse. Hell? What do I just pick up? Huh? Guess we're going for another Easter egg somewhere. But I have no idea where this got. Though since not your heaven I want to climb. Soft. Why do I just collect? Why do I use it? I got a box. Huh. Yeah. Where am I actually going with this? Like, there's no way this actually... Yeah, so where do I actually use this platform? How the frick do I get a box up there? Oh. Well, I don't need a box. What, can't I just... Ah, whoops. Should make sure that I can actually walk out. But yeah, can't I just, like... Alright. That's the problem. I cannot do both at the same time. Okay. Saving cats and robots to see where I'm going the fast. Oh. It's interesting that I can put this on top of that, but not the other way around. Oh. Are you sure you can't work at the same time, or you just need to practice? So you're not being able to throw a box high. Gonna throw your box high. But yeah, throwing stuff with mech is a lot easier actually. Oh. Well, that's awkward. I guess I can just do this. And then just take it from up here. Yes, okay, that works. So now I just need to... where's my other real box? Well. So just bottom of herself as next level. I like how you conveniently choose to ignore that I'm also the top of myself. See, the achievement is called on top of things, okay? Surely I can somehow manage to get on top of this stuff. You're actually supposed to solve this puzzle by letting your hair down, hence the name. Or can you save it on your moderate gift? Well, that makes it a bit hard, don't you think? Yeah, I don't think I would make that. This one looks like I could. Never mind, I got the glidey weakness where I immediately glide down from anything I try to hold on to. I see. Sure. Don't think so, you hellish she got down something else have a clown jump on a box. That is true. Good point, let's do that. Maybe let's keep that. Take this one. Put a box there. Go, ghosts and teeth, run me! Oh. Once! Where did I just go? That's interesting. Seems like I found the exact position to fuck that up, huh? Right, yeah, for real, for real. Nice. We're on top of the world. Questions, what do I do up here? We can go for the walk out of bounds if we wish. Let's have a little stroll.
Everything where the words end the world.
It seems like he doesn't want me to be here. Somehow. Start a bottom joke here.
The words and the words made the world.
Well, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much out here. It doesn't really seem like it is intended for me to be here, to be honest. Maybe it wanted me to jump on one of the other walls. Balloon. I am not really seeing anything from down here. The question is, where do I use the item that I just picked up? The Easter egg item. Is it just a scissor? Huh. I think I completely missed the terminal. Does it have the rich guy? No.
Money, money, money.
I have no clue what I picked up. Let's talk to the terminal first. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog for the last 5 years, I just want to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know, there are probably 60 passports about all problems I've had with them, but in the end they are my family. They are the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me. They've said awful things to me and I've said awful things to them, but that hasn't changed who we are. In fact, we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't... if we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely. But we don't, so I would rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love at your last chance. Thanks for reading. I don't think there's any item the rich guy needs, you know what, that is fair. You know what the oddest thing is about all this? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused, so we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Like it was completely normal. Like that's just how people are. See, like we've turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't going to help. But I didn't expect to feel like this at all, and you know what? It's awesome. Many greetings, good luck, Alan. P.S. Love from George. Yeah, you know, that's a classic humanity move. They need to literally be about to be wiped out to like happily work together without arguing. Classic indeed. The Short War. What does it matter that I screw my contempt on these walls if I am still surrounded by them? Why, you know, at least you get to vent about it. Sounds better than nothing to me.
Amogus.
What the fuck is the Amogus doing here? I'll vent, of course. Can I make those? Let's do the level first. There reminds me, are you gonna play Amogus 3D? Nah. The Amogus hype is long over, and so is my willingness to play this game. Edits and effects. Oh. Okay. Random hole in the ground? Sure. Why not? Okay, what are we trying to do here? Every hole's a guide, even the random ones. Well, if you say so. How do I... How do I ever connect these? Yelly. No, hello, star. Damn, I really can't fit in there. So you got a headache, got a snooze, I think. Yeah. Have a good snooze. I hope your headache gets better. I always say you should be able to fit in very easily. I agree. But for a game does not. Then sie just ignore my pee-pee joke. What can I say? Just wasn't big enough. Now I'm getting very sleepy. Damn it, there isn't enough actually. I mean, I could put it on the rock and it'll probably be enough. Not sure that's the intended solution though. Sleepy Cindy is funniest Cindy. Really. Oh, ready off. Poor Sleepy Cindy. Oh. Gotta say, I really am slightly confused. Slightly confuzzled, if you will. Can't get any equipment out here unless I get it back there. Um, Have I hope I need protection from Cindy, huh? Now why would you need protection from me, huh? What did she do? Just defeated a Cynthia player, there's no place in the world safe for me. How could you? Just falling asleep right now, no issue pose any threat to you. I will kick his ass while sleeping. Just like I'm solving these puzzles while sleeping.
Your wisdom grows, but be wary of temptation.
Okay, I need... Your wisdom ain't the only thing growing, of course. Okay, so basically... I kind of need a box here, would be good. But how do I get a box in here? Okay, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna do the thing that I was thinking about before. Actually, this one makes sense. Yeah. No, that doesn't actually make that much sense, I don't think. Yeah, wait, let me do something else. Something like this. This. 1 point here. 1 point here. And play it. Come on, surely there's space for me up there. Where I can just go over the barrier, can't I? Oh, maybe not quite. Was a really good pace, so because if it was not I expected, she was tapping in and seeing it would very good till it worked better. Classic. Guillotine works better and everything. Toko's being edge the rules once I'm there transport after already was quite impressive. Don't fall asleep while I'm gone. I will do my best. Dinner's coming after that poop trauma soothed. Oh. Okay, how about some big cheese? Like some real gorgonzola freaking cheesaroni. What's a cheesaroni, you asked? I have no clue. Oh, goodbye. Could I make it over this with another box? Let's try that. Oh, they talk about she's Sinti. Ew, Shellza. Oh, I can just do this. Okay. Well, yes, that is a very easy way of getting the star. Don't need to worry about the door at all if I can just jump over that fence, so... Alright. That's that. Alright, one more remaining. This one. Cemetery. Oh joy. Still don't know what to do with the item that I picked up. Also still don't even know what exactly it was. Yeah, not connecting those two with one. Ah, there's also a cube here. Alright. So now I'm in clear. I will get another connector. So now we can connect this all the way back. All of it. Also gonna grab the box real quick and block the guy so he doesn't annoy me. Dinner's here. Nice. Have a nice one. Another cube. This looks kind of soft. Damn it. That should do better. I'm back, got energy drink. You got your sign in the meantime? Yeah, I did. I swear I can make it up there. Wounded. Maybe not. But yeah, didn't get to star. Yeah, God, so you do it the intended way or did you cheese it? I went over the tents on the other side. So I think that's the intended way. Oh, you cheesed it. Ah, that was cheese? Really? Was supposed to just transport a box to the window. Ah. Where was it? This one? Here. I just put my shadow on top of this, carrying a box, and me on top of the box, and I just jumped over this fence. And after I jumped over the fence, I just walked around. And that worked perfectly. So I didn't even use any terrain or anything. I literally just used the boxes I had to jump over the fence. And it was on a height where I was able to make the jump very comfortably. That's why I thought that it was the intended way. Yeah, so with us Ascension right now. I still haven't found any place where I can use the item that I found for. So definitely I'm a bit confused about that. Would help if I knew what the item that I found actually is. because now I'm kinda just done. Right, let me see what the item was that I found. Movements on. Not sure what I even picked up, to be honest. Oh, here. Okay, so I picked up a key on the left gargoyle. From here you need to bring up a platform and a hexahedron. Then record yourself first holding a platform next to the box so you can jump onto it. Then jump on the cube to get high enough to reach the telescope. Where's the telescope? I didn't see that. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Where was the repenter lever? Here. Okay, so we need to get some stuff up there, I guess. We need to get up here. See that? There's the telescope. In terms of how we're doing that, gonna get some stuff up there. Okay, but the block alone is not actually enough to make that. So we're actually also need I also need to somehow get this on there, I think. Oh, I can't put that. Okay. Okay, assume that. As I can place it on a cube, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to see how we do this then. Yeah, having the clone open the door for you makes sense. Where'd I put the platform? Oh, there. And I was gonna put like multiple there just to make sure. Oh, I can also just do it like this while the ghost block is still on there. Wait, I also need to get this far. Okay. Okay, now I can get the remaining stuff over here. Okay, wait, one of these actually needs to stay here. I just need to get the thing up. So now I can... try to do this. Right. This and this. No, I didn't even choose it. No, wait, rewind, try something. Oh, sorry. Didn't do it in time. What did you want to try? There we go. Okay, so what am I actually looking for here? Excuse me? What am I looking at? What the fuck is this? You could stack two monsters near each other and then jump from either of the gargoyles. One of his mileages onto Vernie. Maybe. Not sure. What is that? King now. Uh-huh. Cool, I guess. Alright. Just want to know what Turkey is for. Alright, well, We've only managed to complete 2 worlds. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and like I said, I do want to end a bit sooner because A, I'm tired, B, I need to get up early so I can do the work I didn't do today. The ominous door. Biased. We'll get it next time. Honestly, maybe not even next time. We still have quite some worlds ahead of us. Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the extra stuff. This could actually take a moment. Oh well. I certainly won't be sad if it takes a bit longer. Just means will I get to have more fun for a longer time. So I think everything is a berserk reference. Just enjoy my SPGM, it is nice. You spend 1 hour looking at rocks in each of those worlds. Well, what can I say? They wanted me to complete a statue and I wanted to complete the statue, so I did. There's something I need to check. What's that? Celos BGM, here's the version of the music in the main menu. Okay. I was sure that in the original game it was the exact same theme. Ah, well. Feel free to check that, I guess. Yeah, need to check if there's change for the remake. Alright, anyway. Like I said, 3.5 hours seems like a good cutoff point. We managed to complete 2 worlds. We did complete the statue in the end, which was the important part, obviously. Let's see, who can we raid? How about... How about this person? I think I raised her with the at some point. Let's do that. Also very nice assets. So, you look respectfully, chat. Obviously, Have a nice rest and tea. Don't burn your uni just yet. Live for morning so you can enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, I will do just that. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. I had a lot of fun even though I am getting quite sleepy. Our next stream is Ender Magnolia on Wednesday. We still need to beat that final boss, and of course we will have our movie night on Monday. You really have a pretty face like you, obviously. Thanks for the stream, thanks for being here. Have a good night everyone, I will see you around. Bye bye!